Welcome back to another edition of Coach's Car Chronicles. My name is Charles Infurna. I'm the throwing coach at Nazareth College. We're a small private D3 institution located in Rochester, New York. I haven't recorded a car chronicle in months, seems like since our indoor season. There's something that I wanted to talk about today that has been kind of generating some momentum on the internet, especially through Facebook. Training post-collegiately after graduation. And a couple of weeks ago, I wrote a post on Medium.com and on our FortsAthletics.com website about life after graduation, the adult life after graduation. And I wrote that piece due in large part to conversations I've been having with my athletes now. Two of our throwers at Naz just recently graduated, Lois and Brandon. And I have another host of throwers who are nowhere close to graduating, really. I have a junior coming back, a junior/senior, depending on how you look at her credit hours. And then two freshmen. So they're actually going to be sophomores now. So there really isn't too much on the front with our returning sophomores. They really don't have to think too much about that life after graduation. Paying back loans, what am I going to do with the degree or degrees that I graduate with, etc. But for the two who did graduate, we started talking about grad school. And do you go to grad school? Do you just try and find a job? If you go to grad school, you have to take a GRE. It's a test to show whether you... it's kind of like an adult version of the SAT that high school kids take around the country. But it's not really cut and dry with these two guys because they have two totally different majors. One graduated with a bachelor's degree in business. Another one graduated with a bachelor's degree in social studies, with a minor in Italian, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But he graduated with a lot of tassels. So we know he's smart. But what is that going to equate to after college and a career? So the emphasis of my blog post a couple of weeks ago was really to get people thinking about, especially throwers, people in track and field, that when you graduate, there is an outlet, a vehicle for you to continue on with your education and coach at the same time, if that's an interest, and that's becoming a graduate assistant at a college or university. Now, I was extremely fortunate at Infurna when I graduated in 2004 to be offered the opportunity to be a graduate assistant with the track and field team, but also to maintain work hours with the College of Education that we had. And it was really just by accident, I guess, dumb luck. I asked the education department if they were looking for graduate assistants. They said that we needed to apply online and be accepted into a program. I was already accepted to the curriculum and instruction program, so I completed the GA position piece. And 2 weeks later, I'm a graduate assistant in the School of Education and receiving some help from the track and field program also, so from the athletic department. And it really wouldn't have happened if I wouldn't have asked. And my parents really instilled that in my brother and I right from the get-go of asking if you need help, or asking if you need something, or if you want something. Because as the adage goes, if you don't ask, the answer is always no. But at least if you do ask, sometimes that can put things in motion, or create an opportunity for yourself that you may not have had if you didn't task to begin with. Now with Fredonia, pretty much every athlete that I coached there was an education major. So the post-graduation life is pretty simple. According to New York State anyway. And this really holds true for only New York State. I'm not too familiar with how other colleges or other states have their degree requirements. But in New York, once you graduate with your undergrad degree, you're put on the clock. So you have about 5 years, give or take, if you follow an extension, to earn a graduate degree in some type of educational field and be tenured. So teach for at least 3 years in a public school and be tenured. And that's kind of like the catch to New York State's sometimes doesn't recognize hours or years teaching in a private school or a charter school, so it has to be a public school. So you have to graduate, you have to get a job, and you have to be enrolled in and working towards some type of graduate career. And you have 5 years to do all that. Now 5 years really doesn't sound like an exorbitant amount of time, but it goes by quick, especially in the climates that we're living in now in the Rochester area. It hasn't been too easy for people to secure teaching jobs. It just really doesn't seem that a lot of teachers who are in the schools who are eligible to retire haven't done so, haven't made the decision to do so with the type of economic situation that we're in right now. So for those people who are graduating now, it might be easier in the next couple of years to secure that job. But for people who aren't in school yet, I'm not really sure. I don't know what 5, 10 years down the road holds. So that was really the point of that first article about the adult life after the fact, is that what exactly, what do we do? What do students do? And the colleges that I've been involved with or I've taken classes with, some are much better than others with regards to counseling services and the career development office and things that freshmen or sophomores or even juniors really don't take into consideration when they're in college, creating those social networks, and not really a social network on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, but social networks where if there are events happening on campus with alumni and there are opportunities to spend time with people who have the same background as you, to do that and take advantage of that. And nobody really told us to do that at Fredonia. We didn't have a lot of counselors that would send out mass emails or things of the like and network. But now in 2016, there are many more ways to do that. I get solicited to participate in activities from Fredonia pretty much on a weekly and monthly basis. There's a lot of opportunities now for students graduating to talk to individuals who have same career interests or the same career, or meeting with somebody who has the career that you want to do that. Fisher also has a plan in place for doctoral students when we finish. We have to take a series of seminar courses where we get to meet with professionals in the field of our interest. So that'll be starting in July and August. So I'll be able to talk more about that later. But yeah, that post-collegiate life. I don't know if there's any books out there about that. Maybe that should be my first project after finishing up this dissertation. What to do with your life after you graduate. Just kidding. I'm sure there's books like that out there. But my kids ask me questions about it all the time. So if there is a book out there about that, maybe it's something that students should read in order to get a grasp of, I have to pay back my loans now. They'll find you regardless of where you live, and as such. But that's it for now on this episode on that post-collegiate life. What do you do after graduation? Really didn't have anything to do with track or coaching or things like that, but just something to think about as your athletes graduate from college. Are the colleges and universities helping them as best they can with some of those adult life questions? Thanks for watching. Have a great day.